A traffic cop clutched his speed gun tightly as a taxi zoomed past in a flash, instantly causing damage to the device. His partner had just received word that a row of police motorcycles had been sideswiped. Such an astonishing speed was due to a pregnant woman being transported inside the cab. Desperate to reach the hospital as quickly as possible, John didn't hesitate to take a shortcut through the racetrack. Ahead of him on the road was a driver who had won the Tour de France rally twice in a row. John persistently flashed his high beams to signal, but the car ahead refused to yield. So as they approached a turn, John executed a beautiful drift to effortlessly overtake, unexpectedly winning the race in the process. Just as the pregnant woman was about to give birth, the taxi arrived at the hospital entrance in the nick of time. However, her water had already broken by then, leaving the doctor no choice but to perform an emergency delivery in the car. At that moment, John's phone rang. The caller ID showed it was his girlfriend, Julie. He suddenly remembered he was supposed to meet her parents today. After struggling to explain the situation, the baby was successfully born. Bidding farewell to the grateful father, John raced over to Julie's house, hastily changing into appropriate attire before entering. However, he was shocked by how his future father-in-law was dressed. Turns out he was a general with an illustrious military career. The general's stern expression made John nervous, but the sternness only lasted for 3 seconds. After John laid on the flattery thick, his future father-in-law broke into a wide grin. Just as they were chatting about the general's heroic exploits of fighting 10 enemies single-handedly, the phone suddenly rang. The general froze as soon as he picked up. Apparently, a leader was coming for an inspection that day, and he was responsible for receiving them at the airport. With only 15 minutes left until the flight arrived, hanging up the phone, the general hurriedly hailed a cab to the airport, but they got into a severe accident shortly after departure. The car was badly damaged. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. With only 10 minutes remaining, the general was extremely anxious. John felt this was a great opportunity to prove himself, quickly ushering the general into his own car. As soon as he started the engine, it entered a state of high-speed racing. The taxi instantly transformed into a top-notch sports car, slamming on the accelerator. It wildly overtook other vehicles on the highway. The breakneck speed made his future father-in-law break out in a cold sweat. Seeing that the flight was about to land, John activated the car's hidden flight mode. After some maneuvering, he flipped the switch. Wings actually emerged from both sides of the car body. He pulled back on the joystick, using a ramp to smash through the guardrail and take to the skies. Just as the plane was touching down, the taxi also arrived at the airport.